Then all of a sudden I hear the commotion, so that's why I came outside.
Yeah? And
yes.
when you see this happening in your neighborhood, how does it make you feel?
Oh, crazy.
4 Massachusetts state troopers were at that scene maintaining a perimeter to keep the public safe. State police have been searching for Sterling, who was accused of shooting 28-year-old trooper John Lennon in the hand during a traffic stop in Hyannis on November 20th.
The Rabble Rabble show, I got chat with them, I made them chat for it. It's your girl Leah here, and right now, my day off for drop a hot mix-up. Tell me, what would you do? Rabble Rabble, straight rabblings.
Other headlines now: a shootout in the Bronx ends with a fugitive dead, 2 deputy U.S. Marshals shot, and an NYPD detective injured.
It happened as task force members were trying to arrest a suspect for shooting a Massachusetts state trooper. CBS 2's Andrea Grimes live in Wakefield with video captured just moments afterwards. Andrea.
Well, Christina Maurice, that fugitive was considered armed and dangerous, and investigators say early this morning he certainly was. But luckily, those 2 U.S. Marshals and the NYPD detective are expected to recover. Like a scene from a movie, but very real. Watch as these officers, guns drawn, start running. Moments later, you see them carrying one of 2 injured deputy U.S. Marshals. All of this after a wild shootout in this Bronx home.
I just heard gunshots about 5 o'clock in the morning. It woke me up out of my bed.
It was around 5:30 Friday morning. Members of the New York-New Jersey Regional Fugitive Task Force were searching for 35-year-old Andre Sterling. He was considered armed and dangerous on the most wanted list in Massachusetts for allegedly shooting and injuring State Trooper John Lennon during a traffic stop on Cape Cod 2 weeks ago. Investigators traced Sterling to this home on Eli Avenue on the Bronx-Westchester border. This neighbor just one who heard the commotion from law enforcement. You can see an NYPD car speed up and stop. Sources say several marshals had been advancing down a narrow hallway when Sterling opened fire with a pistol. We're told 5 marshals returned fire, hitting Sterling multiple times. Sources say the suspect managed to hit 2 marshals, one in the leg, the other in the arm and leg. A 3rd task force member, an NYPD detective, injured his leg when he rushed in to help. Sterling died at the scene during the shootout. A 2nd suspect seen in this video was taken to the hospital. That neighbor we spoke with saw task force members with one of the injured.
3 or 4 of them were dragging him. He couldn't walk. They were just taking him out.
All of this an unnerving scene for those who live here.
Right in our backyard. Crazy.
Through my window and I see a lot of cops running.
Officials say intelligence led them to believe Sterling was hiding out in the Bronx borough of New York City. Around 5:30 this morning, members of a New York-New Jersey regional task force went to an apartment on Eli Avenue, and a shootout began. 1 marshal was shot in the arm, the other in the leg, and a 3rd officer, an NYPD detective, injured his leg after he rushed in to help. The officer shot and killed Sterling, and a 2nd suspect was taken to the hospital for an injury he sustained during the arrest.
Rabble Rabble, no fear for tell them say you hear it, yes, so remember for like, share and subscribe. Straight rabblings.